All right, Chris and Patrick.
Hi.
First and foremost, thank you so much for allowing Star Wars: The Vintage Collection Facebook group to interview you guys here at San Diego Comic-Con.
Thank you guys for wanting to talk to us.
Yes. I mean, first and foremost, you guys, most recently, you're 2 for 2 on your panels between Celebration and San Diego Comic-Con, just hitting grand slams for TVC.
Thank you.
And everything else too, of course. I mean, absolutely amazing. Just to put it in perspective, we got our 3rd TVC HasLab, right? It's absolutely amazing. It's mind-blowing. I was shocked. Obviously, we saw the display here. We didn't know, okay, is it going to be like the barge? Is it not going to be, is
now
it whatever?
Why it's as big as the display is.
Yeah, we didn't know, is it just going to be the prototype?
Yeah.
But it's pretty fully decoed. Yep. And I think you were mentioning to us earlier, it's pretty close to
I'd
what
say
that
it's
deco is.
95 to 99% there on deco. So
Awesome.
I mean, I don't want to promise that it's 100% there because we're still early in the process. I mean, we'll see where we are, but I think you've got the flavor of it. Like, we're aligned with Lucasfilm, like on the deco, like to present this, like, and we know what the ship looks like in Ahsoka, so we have our target.
Okay.
Awesome.
So yeah.
And as you know, as TVC fans,
We always want more. We need more.
Which you should. We love hearing the feedback.
Was that rehearsed? Yeah, you guys did that pretty great. Yeah.
he did that at Celebration with you guys, or maybe San Diego Comic-Con last year.
Yeah, San Diego
And
Comic-Con.
I died when he said that to you guys, so we got to throw it in there. But first of all, we live streamed during the event. We had over 400 people watching it. One of them was Emily. So that was pretty cool.
We couldn't live stream it ourselves from here, so.
Yeah, a lot of people were asking, but we were able to get it in there with a good connection. So
Yeah, that's
it
awesome.
was.
I'm glad Emily could watch. Yeah, because
Yeah.
Emily's a huge part of this. I mean, the figures are Emily to the core. Like,
Awesome. I can't wait to chat with her.
passion figures.
They look
for her,
amazing. Absolutely amazing. And those are prototypes,
so. These are prototypes,
right?
yeah.
Because I think we took some nice
they're
pictures.
They're final approved sculpts, approved deco.
Okay.
Like, they're the figures, but they're 3D prints. And
Great. And when we look at their head sculpts, their likeness, that is more attributed to if they are in live action, their live action look.
also, so Zeb and Hera specifically are based on their live action looks.
Okay.
So we've seen Hera, we've seen Zeb in Mandalorian.
Yes.
So we took that and did the live action look for him. So I can wiggle Hera out of here maybe, but yeah, she's the same way. So we've got the actress's likeness. So we were able to take them, do that, and then put them in the Rebels outfits.
Awesome.
So
people were loving on her Montrals. I forget the name of it. The deco's even
Liku,
on there.
yeah.
So the
Yeah,
Liku.
so on the back,
Sorry.
yeah.
Yep. Which is just the detail,
and
right?
That's stuff that, because of the reference from Lucasfilm, we're able to do that. So, like, we know that's what she looks like in live action, so able to add that in. And Zeb's a great example. I mean, while we were developing this, they were developing Zeb for Mandalorian.
Okay.
So we got super early look at
amazing.
what Zeb was going to look like for Mandalorian, and we're able to reflect that in this sculpt and just put him in the outfit from Rebels.
Awesome. From the event, obviously we got a HasLab, absolutely amazing. 10 figures revealed. I think some of them were pipeline, some of them were new. And that included Jabba and his Diaz, a troop builder pack, and 8 pipelines.
Yep.
That's
some pretty cool pipelines too.
yeah. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that.
I assume you want to talk about the Andor, right? That was the pipeline the community was the most excited for?
Yes, Axe Wolves and Andor.
All great, but there's one more.
The
There's
fleet
one we
commander
saved for
Mando.
the end for a reason.
Yeah, why don't we go to that really quick here? So obviously, a character.
I'm seeing 3 exclamation points on your pad.
A character that folks have been asking for a very long time from the prequel trilogy. He has not made it into TVC yet. We're over 300 with some of the reveals you guys announced, and he is an old guy.
He's an old guy.
Count Dooku.
Yeah.
So we're pretty.
It's a testament to how much we pay attention to you guys. I mean, we know he's a top demand and has been, and like continues to show back up. He's winning brackets. He's doing all sorts of fun stuff.
Crushing brackets.
And like that's a tribute to how much the community wants him and how much sense it makes for us to do it.
Yeah, and that means a lot to us. Our friends over at the Instagram group that run that, they're pretty passionate, obviously, about that bracket. We talked a little bit about it. It's their third year doing it, and
it's a great program.
I will admit that I had Dooku as my winner. So
nice. There you go. You're welcome.
There we go. Thank you.
Is it going to be 100% new tooling?
I believe so. Yeah.
Oh,
okay. Great question. Yep. Some of those other pipelines, Axe Woves, I know we got him as a Target exclusive at one point. Is this the same figure?
So it'll be a little bit not fully newly tooled, but sourced to Mando Season 3.
Okay.
His appearance there versus Season 1.
So
There's
a
a
little
slight
more
differences.
little more accuracy.
We'll get into that more as we get to the true reveal of him.
Cool.
Yeah, it's just a pipeline.
Okay, and I know I will say this just for this other pipeline, Cassian from Rogue One, we did have him in the line already as well. So is that going to be just a more updated?
Never with photoreal deco.
Okay.
So, but mostly a repack.
Okay.
Yep.
Awesome, great. And I know a lot of sequel trilogy fans are happy to see Finn, so it's nice to sprinkle that in as well. Just going over to the figure reveals, we noticed that it went from VC 299 to VC 301.
Well, that's
we will get 300 in there someday.
right.
Someday soon for sure. We know that VC 100, I think, was Star Killer. VC 200, we were very choiceful with Palpatine.
With the
so
Emperor.
VC 300, we've definitely been very intentional about it. It's going to be a great figure, especially for the moment. So there's a reason we skipped over, because we kind of jerry-rigged that to make sure we got the right character for VC 300.
Is
and
it?
it's kind of amazing, right? Like
Right, yeah.
100 figures in VC 1.0. We're at around 200 here for VC 2.0. So pretty good milestone.
Incredible, yeah, absolutely incredible. Is VC 300 one of the pipeline reveals, or no?
We can't say. I think you guys will be excited when you see VC 300, whenever he or she comes.
Awesome, great. Yes, or it, yeah. Sabine Deluxe. So let's just talk about the deluxe of her.
Super fun figure,
yeah. She looks great. We're assuming it's the paint deco, probably, and.
Oh, what?
Is it because of the paint
That's
deco
driving the world
that's
building.
driving the deluxe?
Well, it's
aspect
part of it.
her?
I mean,
it's part of it.
But it's also, I mean, the Lothcat's an important part of that.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I mean, she's felt like she was a character worthy of that. So yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean,
But
the
she
deco
is
is not
certainly high
insignificant.
deco.
Yeah.
We know that it's it's soft goods, it's deco, it's size, it's accessories. Those all drive those higher price points, and so definitely the deco is a major piece for Sabine.
Great. We noticed she was missing from the crew here.
Yeah, no, it's interesting. So obviously the crew, we've got Hera, Ezra, Kanan, and Zeb. We do have Sabine. Obviously, we revealed in her Ahsoka look. And so, that can kind of work together.
Here on this.
Chopper
There. But that being said, obviously we know we're starting to build towards the crew here. If there's, if these all fund and we get kind of those looks, there would definitely be a case made to complete that set and complete that crew.
Awesome.
If the community wants it.
Yeah, that's great. So with that, talk a little bit about the process with this, if you don't mind, with the HasLab. How long if you don't mind, how long you've been working on it? Any interesting bits about it? Obviously, Mark Boudreau is no longer with us, and I'm sure he was a big inspiration and motivation to do something pretty amazing, because it's the largest ship ever done.
Yep.
Yeah, you don't surpass Mark's big Millennium Falcon without that carrying some weight.
Yeah.
And it's definitely been on our minds, but yeah, I mean, we're continuing to grow and do new things, so yeah. I mean, we lost Mark. That hurts all of us. That touches us deeply. But we continue to grow and continue to do things.
Yeah, I'm sure he's looking down.
And
proud, very proud.
It's a tribute to Mark's legacy, I think, to continue stuff like this.
Absolutely.
Yeah, something we've been talking about for a while. So obviously, right, we had the Barge in 18, the Razor Crest in 2020. We've had a couple Star Wars HasLabs since then. We knew it was the right time to return to vintage, but we said in an earlier conversation, the Ghost has obviously been beloved for many years. We started kind of narrowing on this, about a year ago, a little less than a year, just knowing how much the fans wanted. Again, we keep keep an eye on that social online chatter. We know that this is the most requested item.
Yes.
And then knowing the alignment with Ahsoka Entertainment, it just made sense.
Yeah, and getting reference and knowing that it was going to be in Ahsoka and what it was going to look like, and that it made sense to do that sort of thing.
Speaking about that, right? So I think Chris, we were talking earlier. I heard you talking earlier. It's geared towards Ahsoka.
Yeah. So the
ship.
Yeah, the styling of the ship exterior interior is based off of the ship as it will appear in Ahsoka.
The packaging will be Ahsoka.
The packaging will be
Ahsoka. Yeah.
Okay.
The figure packaging is Rebels based because it's inspired by the Rebels mural.
Okay.
And which is something we've done before, right? Our Tantive 4 playset was sourced to New Hope, had a Rogue One figure inside, so we don't shy away. We put the right figures in, even if the card backs are different than the exterior packaging.
Okay, great. Yes.
Well, and with
Folks were
TVC,
asking
we're
about
always
that.
we're up detailing things. So the ship, we wouldn't want to do just a straight version of the animated ship
Right.
in TVC. We want it to be updated. So the fact that Lucasfilm ILM was doing it for us, like they were designing the exterior of the thing in detail. I mean, they did it for Rogue One and for other movies, but they really addressed it again here and kind of brought it up. So, but then, like we've said, like working with them in parallel to do ours.
Awesome. And the Phantom One does not fit in.
No, but it's close.
It's close. It can
So
be
it
set
looks,
aside.
It looks great sitting next to it. I mean, that was a
next to
different.
it,
That was
yeah.
a different figure line. So
Flying in it, flying onto it from someone's ceiling
Yeah,
or something.
exactly.
Cool. Now, I think we're around 4,000 before
Yep.
we walked over here.
Very
So
fair,
50, almost 50% to the initial
It is
backing.
Right.
It is
and
tracking
we're-
well, so we've kept an eye on past campaigns. The Razor Crest did 4,000 in day one, so we are tracking well with that. So all Rebels fans out there, we need to see that passion. We want this to beat the Razor Crest, so
Awesome.
let's make that happen.
No lights or sounds.
No, we poured all the time and money of that into detail on this
Into
thing.
detail. Cool.
I mean, we know like lights and sounds are a moment for people. Detail will last for a while.
Detail
so,
is forever.
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. Cool, guys.
And TVC fans want more. So.
Yes.
More details.
Always want more.
Always.
If it exceeds 17,000 backers, is there possibility for any additional tiers to be added or anything
we'll
like
see.
maybe additional figures?
Yeah, so this is what we've got now. So we've got the 3 tiers. You know, we know in the past we've had Surprise and Delight tiers with the Razor Crest at Jawa. This is all we have planned right now, but we'll see how the campaign goes.
Awesome.
Yeah. Let's hope we're having those discussions.
Yeah, exactly.
And on the way home.
That
from
would be
here.
a good
Yeah.
problem to have.
Absolutely. Well, congrats on the success so far.
Absolutely. No, thank you so
Absolutely
much.
amazing. Jabba set. I know we wanted to talk a little bit about that. I hope you got some information
Yes, I
for
did.
us. So let's just talk really quick. What's new in this set? Is the DS new? Is his
So the
rail?
the dais that he sits on.
Dais, I always
That's the or dais. I don't even know how to say it. You probably have a better pronunciation of it than I do.
I always said Dias.
Dais. There you go.
But I don't know why.
It's the same base as from the Book of Boba Fett stone, so it slides right into that spot. It's a perfect match there. It is that part. The deco on it's different though, because the Return of the Jedi version of that is slightly different in deco. They designed the one for Book of Boba Fett based off of the Jedi one, but it's slightly different in deco. We reflected the Return of the Jedi deco for the Jabba's, but that piece is the same. The other new stuff in there, the railing around him, the bubbler, the frog, all that stuff, that's all new.
Awesome.
And then the two
Pillows
figures.
and the skin.
The
And
monkey
then-
lizard,
Monkey lizard. So let's talk.
Salacious,
let's talk-
and 88 are both all new.
People are loving that you guys put his middle initial in there. The
Oh,
B.
B, yeah.
B.
Absolutely. I assume it stands for
Crumb.
Brian. Salacious Brian Crumb.
Sounds
yeah.
right. Sounds
On a
right.
mini card, 88 will be carded.
Yeah, so we can talk about that too. Well, so mini card, same VC number. We aren't sure yet.
We're
still-
figuring it out,
Yeah.
Okay.
so no commitments here. But
Okay.
you know, again, we listen online, so we honestly would love to hear what the community thinks. Should it be VC66? Should it be VC66A? Should it be an entirely new number? Would love to hear what the community wants.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll share
Let us know fast.
my opinion is all new figure, all new sculpt, new number. But I might be biased there.
There we go. Good data point of 1. We'll build from there.
Let's talk real quick about their articulation.
Yes.
Is he going to have like moving? Is he going to be able to stand up?
The Salacious we
Stuff
have
like
here,
that.
and I had for that designer desk video. That's an early prototype. he doesn't have all the joints and stuff in him. He's super fragile. They're tiny, but we're working through those joints. He's going to have shoulders and legs and his tail,
Knees
and
and
his
toes.
and his head's gonna be a ball joint head. So
Okay.
he'll have some nice fun articulation.
Okay, cool. And ATA.
He's not going to have fingers and elbows. I'll tell you that. But
Yeah.
I mean, he's tiny limbs, but he'll have
Cool.
shoulders and.
Awesome update. What about 8D8?
So 8D8, the full rundown on 8D8. He has the barbell in his head, so he's got a lot of great movement in his head. He has a flat plane for a waist, so he's
Okay.
got side to side.
Notice that.
His arms at the shoulders are flat planes,
Okay.
so his arms swing forward. He does not have elbows. His arms are too skinny to put that sort of
Okay.
stuff in there. His legs are also flat plane,
Yep.
front to back, but he has ankles too, so you can put him in a nice, like,
Something like
yeah.
that. That's probably pretty accurate. I think you were
Yeah,
talking to me
I mean,
about the actual
it's not a
mechanical
super, like,
figure, droid.
88's not climbing walls and stuff in the movies. He's
Right.
he's standing there like doing this. So
Right, very cool. Now, obviously, when people see the throne and they see Jabba, they also think of Leia, Hutt Slayer. Leia, you saw me earlier taking a photo with the action figure. People constantly think that she's off the table. Is there ever a possibility for her to come back into the line?
Yeah, I mean, perhaps there's no kind of ban on that. So it could happen in the future. We never comment on figures that aren't revealed. But yeah, there's a lot of different sources of things for the future. Classic, entertainment. So yeah, a lot of different options for the future.
Awesome, thanks guys. Packaging. It's gonna homage to obviously the vintage Kenner packaging, kind of like the Black Series did and stuff like
that's
that.
our
right?
that's our intent is to do something like that.
Okay, great. I'm trying to think. I mean, other than that, obviously, just
We
want to.
want more questions. We want more.
Okay. Make some stuff up. Yeah.
Well, yeah, Life Day Chewy.
Life Day Chewy's an awesome one. Yeah.
So that's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Interesting choice there. For obviously, I think you guys are trying to like maybe sprinkle every type of media, even old, not just new.
I mean, that
it's
one
part
was a
of
big
stories.
one with Shop Disney, obviously. So
Okay.
Disney
Well, and the park
parks,
has a
right?
big-
They're celebrating it in the
Ah,
parks, and so
okay.
we're always choiceful about kind of the right figures for the right channel, and that one just made a lot of sense.
Okay.
Because they
cool.
do have a Life Day celebration
Forgot
at
about
Galaxy's
that.
Edge.
Yep.
So yeah.
That's a great point. I think it's a great point to note to folks out there.
And it's an easy costume for people, so. It's a Don Post mask for Chewie and a big red bathroom. So.
And Revan looks just
Yeah.
amazing over
5
there.
years.
I
We heard you.
was at New York Comic Con, I think 2019 when that was revealed, or was it 20?
It was 2018
2018.
SDCC. We
Oh, was
revealed
it?
the
Okay.
repack.
Okay.
And then we heard the feedback, and then it might have been New York Comic Con 2019 when we shared the news that we
shared
heard
the
the
news.
feedback, and we were doing.
Okay.
I think it was Yavin Ceremony Leia instead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct.
Yes,
So-
yes.
And
yes.
he's been
Good
in the
memory.
conversations every year. Like,
Yeah.
we would have loved to do a newly tooled Revan in 2019, 2020, 21.
Yeah.
But, and it's funny, all those years, every time we would talk with fans and they're like, we want Revan, and we would say, which figure that we did would you sub out instead? They couldn't quite pick it, but it was Revan's time, and we're thrilled to get him into the line.
Yeah, I always love when you guys take the integration of soft goods with the plastic
Yeah, Emily did a
and have
great
a
job.
really good marriage between those
Yeah.
two, and he looks great
Yeah,
for
and
that
he's a
aspect.
great example of how that works well.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. So that's great stuff. Other than that, I think.
I know you cannot
Yes.
comment on this, but any chance of getting Jedi Knight Revan?
Oh, right.
It's a great idea.
It's a great one.
Yeah.
It's
an easy
Again,
one.
we can't comment, but you've seen it in Black Series.
Okay.
He looks amazing. So
Yeah, he looks
would you want him?
Yes.
All right. Well,
Definitely, yes.
another data point of 1.
There you go. Well, awesome,
Would you want
guys.
him?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, data point of 2.
I want everything. I want more. I want everything. So, hey, thank you guys so much
Absolutely.
for the interview. Thank you for your time.
Yeah.
Thank you for slotting us in. It's been an amazing experience.
Thank you for taking the time.
Absolutely.
Thanks, everyone out there.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Awesome.
Thanks,
Good to
Patrick.
chat. Absolutely.
Thanks, Chris.
Yes,
Thank you.
Thank you guys.